Hey everybody, it's Brick Waffle again, and we're back on WaffleMods 2, and we have made a little bit of progress in between episodes. I've started laying out a few things. So we've added a, let's put our UI back on. We've added a search box to our storage, and we've added a bunch more storage from getting some metal and whatnot. Sakala and I have been out and about gathering a few materials. So let me go ahead and repair my lumber axe here, because I've been getting a lot of wood. Let's see if I can repair my hammer. Perfect. So we are going to need a lot of wood. I got 116 birch, 233 oak. And let's take a quick look at some of the things we've been doing. So she's got her garden laid out. She's got a few crops in here. And that right there, that's going to be our new house. So I got the scaffolding for the frame laid out. And I think we're going to do an upstairs. Ooh, this village really large. I'm going to do an upstairs balcony on that one. And I want to do the walls out of birch. But, you know, it's really been kind of a pain to do this without flying. So I think I'm going to take a break from that. I want to do the rest of this with you on camera. I just wanted to get the basic shape laid out so that if Sakala wants to do more farms or pens or things, we know where it's going to be. And I've also made this resonator, and this is from Extra Utilities 2, and you can see it says grid power 0 of 23, no power used or generated. And this is used to make some of the components like other generators in the mod. And in order to make that resonator, you actually have to have, in order to make any of the generators rather, you have to have this resonator, and this resonator has to have power. So there's only two things you can do to generate power. There's solar panels and lunar panels. And so we went ahead and put on these solar panels up here. Can I do this? I can't. Let's go to... Yep, we've updated the mod pack a minute. I'll talk about that in just a second here. So solar panels from Extra Utils 2. It's just polished stone, a resonating redstone crystal, and 3 lapis. And that makes 3 of these solar panels. So with 5 of these redstone crystals and a bunch of lapis, it's not too bad to make some solar panels up here on the roof. And then that let us make some resonating power so that we could make these lava generators over here. And these generate 2 grid power if they're adjacent to lava. So we've got 4 of these things adjacent to 1 lava block. And that generates a bit more power for us. So 15 up there, for 2 each here, there's another 8, that's a total of 23. And our resonator takes 8 while running. So, the reason I'm doing all of that is partly to learn how the Extra Utils mod works, but also because I want to make an angel ring. And these angel rings now, these take some gold ingots, resonating redstone crystals, some glass. This golden lasso is not bad, it's just gold nuggets and string, but it does take 8 XP. The trickier part here is this cursed lasso. And that is a drop of evil and a golden lasso. And so that, and then we have to catch a ghast with that, I believe. So I'll look at that in a second. But a drop of evil is a rare drop from wither skeletons. And this one says cursed lasso with a ghast. So it looks like we do have to catch a ghast in it. And this one has to be a golden lasso with a bat in it. So we'll make a few of those things. But first thing we need to do is get to the nether. And so let's go in here real quick. And we're going to grab some flint and some iron to make our flint and iron. I mean flint and steel. I don't know why it's always been that way, but it is. All right, so flint and steel. And now what we're going to do is come light our nether portal. So we got a little bit of pumpkin and melon over here. We're just growing a few of those crops for the time being. And the nether portal I just put in over here, and I made some darkstone lamps. Those are actually pretty cheap. And we put in these gates, and there's a reason for that here. Just a second. We're going to make a golem. And then what we want to do is block off this nether portal so the golem can't get in there. So in order for us to do that, let's go ahead, and we also made a bag of holding, which is also relatively inexpensive. Yeah, so I want to get some slabs. Hey, what are you doing up here, sheep? Come on now. There it goes. Let's put this away. And I want to get a few slabs in here. Do I have any slabs already made? I've got some cobblestone. That'll work for now. And then we need to get, let's see, what do we need for a golem head? So golem head is a pumpkin and a golem spell. A golem spell is a feather and some kind of ink, paper, and redstone. Let's see, we've got, well, there's redstone. And I'm pretty sure we've got a feather in here somewhere. There we go. And we have any kind of, I'm sure we have paper. No, we don't have paper. Do we have sugarcane? We've got 2. And what about that ink or black? We've got black lotus. Might have to go get some ink as well. Okay, so the reason we're going to put the slabs in is obviously that we want to make a golem, and with the extra golems mod, the golems require a little bit fancier materials to make. You can't just put a pumpkin on top of any 4 blocks. You've got to actually make a golem spell and then a golem head for it. But then you can make them on top of just about any kind of blocks that you have from base metals and most of the vanilla stuff too. So you can make things like nickel golems or obsidian golems or even crafting table golems, which is kind of cool. So for now, let's go ahead and make some paper. Oops, let's do it this way. No, I said let's do it that way. There we go. So let's get a paper, put some of that away. And then we just need to get an ink sac. And yep, there we go. Got some squids out here in our little lake. Perfect. So let's go ahead and get an ink sac. Pardon me, sir. I need some ink. Rivers calamari, did we also get ink? We did. Wonderful. And then let's go ahead and get a pumpkin as well. All right. Thanks for the pumpkin. So now what we need to do is put one of these. I wonder if it's shapeless or if you have to put it in a specific order. It appears to be shapeless. And there's a golem head. Now we just need 4 blocks of metal of just about any variety. So let's see. We need, we could do a bronze golem. What do we have a lot of? We got mostly iron. Can we do an osmium? I don't think we can do an osmium golem. Let's do silver. Yeah, because I don't think we need silver for anything in particular at the moment, so that works out well. Need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And we'll put all those in here. Put that away, and I think that should be everything we need. So we're going to get those guys. We're going to put our slabs out here. So what we want to do is we want to have a golem that's out in this fenced area to kill any zombie pigmen that come through, but we don't want him to wander into the nether and aggro them because then they will always be aggressive to us. So we're going to do that, and then this. And now that's too high, so we can still get in here, but a golem cannot. And that's exactly what we want. So let's go ahead and make this look a little bit more interesting. Let's do... Can I do that? There we go. It's okay. I'll fix it later. And actually, let's go ahead and do one of these and one of these. Can I do... Yeah, that's what I want to do. Hold on. I know this isn't perfect, but I want to decorate this just a little bit. So let's do that and that. Okay. That'll work for now. So then we want our silver blocks, just like you normally would for a golem. And then we want to put our golem head on top of it, and now we have a silver golem. There we go, and he can't wander into the portal at all, so even if we push him over here, he's just going to be too big to go into the portal. And he's fenced in, so he can't leave the area, and that means he's going to be a perfect protector for us. So let's go through over here and see what we've got. Alright, so we have found another fortress, although it has been really scary getting over here. I've already died once, and these wraiths that spawn, like that guy, they're pretty scary. Way more than I was expecting, and now I've got to cross this soul sand area. We're going to go ahead and gather some of this too while we're in here, because we're going to want to grow some nether wart and use it for other things in the future. Probably solarium for Ender IO as well. So let's just grab some of that while we're down here. This looks okay. Nah, it looks pretty good. Especially with Instamine, this isn't going to be too bad. Alright, so let's see, how much do we have of that once we pick all this stuff up? There's a blaze. And I think this spawning is either simple upgrades or quark. I can't remember which one it is that makes blazes spawn all over the place and not just in nether fortresses. That makes the nether quite a bit more dangerous as well. There we go. Come on, guy. There it goes. Okay. And we did get 1 blaze rod so far. I wish I could get cobalt ore, but I just can't get it with the tool I have. Pretty sure I can't get it with this either. Yeah, so, whoops. Not yet. But we're getting there. It's not going to be too much longer. So we ended up getting a stack and a half of soul sand. Oops, and we just threw our pick. Let's not do that. Alright. Don't know where that guy was shooting at me from. Interesting. But, here we go. We are in the nether fortress. We made it. Alright, so now what we need to do... Man, that is terrifying. What is he shooting at? We're running a little bit low on food, which is not great. So we're not going to stay in here forever. But we did get some soul beads from killing the wraiths as well. And it looks like I don't see any use for them. If I hit U and R, nothing seems to happen. Whereas I hit U with this, it works. So they might be useful for something, but I don't know what it is. And maybe it's not actually implemented yet. That's also possible. Let's go ahead and drop down here a little bit. So we really need to find some wither skeletons. And I would love to get, wither skulls as well. But for now, we're just here looking for that drop of evil. Alright. Well, hey, here's something that we should go after. Can we get over there without... Okay, that's not terribly dangerous. Let's just do it this way. Okay. Alright. Looking on the mini-map, I don't see a whole lot of wither skeletons around. Oh, man. More diamonds and a saddle? Okay. Let's go ahead and take that with us, too. We'll just take the chests. That way we know if we break them, then we've already looted them. Then we won't have to worry about, like, you know, seeing a chest in the distance and saying, did we get that one or not? Oh, hello, guy. How's it going? Let's do one of that. Hey there. Yeah, we got some bones. All right. But yeah, we're going to come in here. Oh, good. Nether wart. That's something else we need. And I'm just going to keep looking around until we get one of those drops of evil. It might take a little while. I really have no idea. It says it's a rare drop, but I don't know how rare, so I guess we'll find that out too. Ooh, this thing really does tear through nether brick as well. All right. So I'm going to keep looking for a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back when I've found one of those drops. Alright, so it's been a little while, but we finally got one. I've got some beat up armor here. I've died 3 times, I think, but we finally got it. We've got some blaze powder, got a couple blaze rods, not much of that. Coal, a stone sword we don't care about. Let's just go ahead and chuck that stone sword. 1 necrotic bone isn't bad. And then we also have a good chunk of stuff in our bag of holding, so let's go ahead and throw a lot of that stuff in there as well. And we're going to keep some blocks on our bar. But yeah, we've done pretty well. Some diamond, and some bunch of other ores, a bunch of soul sand, bunch of nether wart, so I think we're doing pretty well in that regard. Now we're just going to try to get home, and that is which that way? That's the way. All right. So I got to get my way back that direction, and I think it's going to be best to go over here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best bet. Yep, right over this way. So now we're going to make our way back to the portal. Hey, guy. And I can't use a bow and a shield at the same time. Because we're out of arrows. That's what it is. Trying really hard to get return to sender here. Full concentration mode. Not doing very well. Not hitting these at all, are we? There we go. Return to sender. Very nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop that back on our offhand since we're out of arrows. Hey, here's some wraiths coming at us. I was telling you guys about them earlier. That one doesn't seem so bad. It's only when they're armored that they seem to be really scary. Okay, so I may have oversold that last time. But I got surprised by a couple of them because they are transparent partly. It's a little hard to see, and I was a little panicked because I was right over the edge looking down on some lava, and they hit me from behind, almost knocked me in there. But I guess if you can see them coming towards you, they're not too bad to deal with. So we got to go about 200 blocks that way, and I'm going to pick you guys back up when we get home. All right. See you in just a minute. All right, so we've got some materials here now. We've got 2 golden lassos made. Those took 8 experience each. And then we need to combine a golden lasso and a drop of evil to get a cursed lasso. And then we need this stuff, and we need to have a bat and a golden lasso, and we need a ghast and a cursed lasso. So we're going to start out by putting all of this stuff in here. We don't need the cursed lasso, and we don't need these pieces just yet. And I don't think we actually need 4 of those at all. And we have, yeah, perfect. We've got all the nickel out there. Let's go ahead and throw that in the smeltery. There you go, nickel. So now we need to go down and try to find a bat with our lasso here. And that's going to probably take a little bit of looking. I'm going to do some caving, and I'll bring you guys back when we're in the nether going for a ghast. Because, you know, bat, it's not going to be that exciting. There's no combat there. It's just a matter of finding a dark little spot in the underground and grabbing it with a lasso. Alright, so we are back in the nether, and we are looking for a ghast over a flat area that we can actually reach. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to make that jump. Somewhere down here would be amazing, because that's lots of room for us to kind of dance around and try and grab him. That's going to be a scary drop. Let's see if we can get down in a safer way. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a little bit better. I think this is how we actually got down to get towards another fortress to begin with anyway. So we want one. We need it to be kind of high because they can spawn way up in the air, or they tend to float way up there. We need a lot of space. There's one. Alright, so let's see if we can dodge him a little bit. Juke and weave. Oh, I'll get blasted right in the face. Oh, this is going to be perfect. Stay right there, buddy. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Nope. I said come back here. Ow. Hey, what if I go under here? Would you come down to try and find me? You gonna come try to find me? You're really not, though, are you? And here's a blaze too. What if we dig in here? Would you be willing to come in here? Nope, he's gonna run away. Darn, what we got some amethyst in here. And some emerald. Let's grab that too over here. Why not? Alright, so we need to... Ooh, man, he's sneaky. Wow, that's a good shot. Really need to get him to come over towards us a little bit more. Nope, come on. Come down here. We need to be above him to chase him down a bit, I think. There it goes. Ow. And he's way up there now. And these blazes everywhere make this place really dangerous. No, hey. No, get out of my face. Ow. Alright, let's just go back under here. Okay, probably not going to be able to get that guy. We're going to have to keep looking for a big opening like that where we can be above him. Oh, is this going to be some easy glowstone? Like that. And some diamonds. Like that too. Yeah, so we need to basically a place where we can be above him so when he runs away from us to shoot us more, he ends up going down towards the ground. And that's going to be a little tough to find, but I think we're going to be able to do it. Boy, when we get ready to do villager trading, we are going to be all set on the emeralds, aren't we? Okay. Let's keep looking around. That is more diamond. Wow, okay. Can't pass that up. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Let's try that again. See if we can find somebody out here somewhere. Man, all the diamonds. We just keep tripping over them. Diamonds and emeralds. Okay. Anywhere out here? Anywhere? Is that going to be out over Big Pit? Yeah, it sure is. I do want to get some magma blocks at some point, but I don't really want to go down there looking for ghasts because then I'm not going to be able to chase them down. They're just going to float above me and get away that way. Alright, so I'm going to keep going back up a little bit, see if I can get up towards the nether ceiling, over an area where I can chase him down and pin him in, and I'll be back with you guys again in just a minute. Alright, I think we're going to be able to get this guy this time. Come on, come on. Guess has too much health, reduced to 2 hearts. Oh no, how am I going to do that? I'm going to have to punch him? Oh man, that's going to be really hard to do. I did not realize I had to weaken him too. How am I going to weaken him without killing him? Can I punch him? Do you have 2 hearts now? No, he's got weight. He's got 4 hearts still. Oh no, this is going to be really hard. Alright, come on, guy. Ow, ow, ow. Do you have 2 hearts yet? Ow. So many blazes, too. Oh. No, 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 don't fly up there. I almost had you. Come back down. No, I don't want to be on the soul sand. Oh, this is so scary. Oh, this is so difficult. I can't tell. Okay, come here, come here, come here, come here. No, don't go over the soul sand. Why are there so many blazes? This is crazy. Oh. Alright, stay over that side. Yeah, go that way, that way, that way. Perfect. No, don't go up there. Don't go up there. Ow. A little bit of lag there, that's always exciting. Oh, this is really tough. Ow. Need to keep eating some steak. About to lose our helmet. Oh. He's got like 2.5 hearts left. I think I got him. Can I grab you yet? Nope. So many blazes. Why are there so many blazes? Oh my gosh. I really need fire protection armor. Like, so bad. Alright, guy. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. It's gonna be... Oh, no, 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 no. It's gonna be perfect. Got him. Oh. Woo. Okay, we got it. Let's put that in our bag of holding, like right now, so we don't lose this. Bag of holding, curse lasso with a ghast. Oh my gosh. Whew. Alright, so I gotta make it back home, and we've lost our helmet. We can repair that. We've almost lost our chest piece, and we're gonna have to fight a few wraiths to get back. Hey, there you go. And he's making sheep sounds. That's really weird. It's like the ghosts of all the animals you've ever killed. Okay. Well, I got to make my way back over in that way, and I'll bring you guys back when we're home. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and throw a few things in here. Don't need those things anymore. Lots of glowstone. We got some more things to throw in the furnace to cook up. So there's some diamonds. So many diamonds and emeralds. I love it. Alright, so now let's get these things out of our... No, let's get these things out of our bag of holding. So that, and those, and this, and one of these. There we go. So now we need an angel ring. Boom. Oh, cool. We get to keep the lasso. I wonder what the cursed lasso actually does otherwise. Oh, probably just that you have to weaken him to get it. Alright, so now that says it uses 32 grid power and we have 23. So let's first put this on. Oh, we can't put it in our ring slots. That's unfortunate. The angel ring doesn't work with baubles. Okay, well, that's alright. We're going to leave it just like that. And now what we need to do is generate some more power. So I think the best way to do that, let's go ahead and check on this, is probably going to be to, no, that one. Probably going to be to actually make some more lava generators. And in order to do that, I think we need some more resonating stone. So let's check that out. Lava generator. So we need stone burnt, which is more polished stone in the resonator. Do we have any more stone burnt? We do have a little bit. So we're going to need some polished stone. We're going to need that stone burnt. And in order to get polished stone, first we have to cook a regular stone. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh no! I'll help Sakala here in just a minute, don't you worry. Alright, so let's get that stuff cooked up, get the stone burnt stuff made, and what else do we need for the generators? Resonating redstone crystal and some gold ingots, which I think we have. Yeah, so I'll get a couple of those made, get 4 more generators made, that'll be 8 more, that would be 31. So I have to get a couple of those made. Maybe I will make, yeah, maybe I'll make 8 generators, and that'll give me 16 more power. That should be alright. Alright, so now that we have our materials, let's go ahead and go to lava generator, and we're going to make 8 of those. Perfect. Okay, so we got a little extra stone burnt, no worries there. Let's go ahead and grab some cobble, and we're going to do the same sort of configuration out here that we did for these other lava generators. And I think we're going to even put them in the same sort of area. So let's see if we do it. Can we? Yeah, we can do it the same way. You know what? Which means we should probably ought to just get our excavator. That's going to be the easiest way to do it. So one of those. And one of those. That should be alright. And let's put that away. Cobblestone. So we need those in the corners. Like that. And then we're going to need our lava gens. Like that. And they always face the same direction no matter which way you place them, so I'm not too worried about that part of it. Now we need 2 more buckets of lava. And we can get those right out of our drum over here for the Tinker's Smeltery. So there's our first one. Let's just come up around this way. We're going to do big loops. So that, oh, nope. That, let's try that again. Whew. Thank goodness it doesn't spread as fast as in the nether, right? And then we're going to get one more of these things. And come over here. And do that. And now we should be grid power 39. Can we fly? We sure can. Perfect. So this is going to give us 39 power in the daytime. Now the only downside to this is I won't be able to fly at nighttime. And I'm not sure what happens with that, if I just drop out of the sky or what. So I'll probably experiment with that a little bit. There's also one other thing that we can consider making. And we might do this in a future episode as well. Let's see. They have lunar panels, which work at night. Lunar panels. And those require lunar reactive dust, which is lapis lazuli and a resonator. That's not too bad. And more of the resonating redstone crystals. So we're going to have to get some more ender pearls. We can cut 1 ender pearl into 8 shards, and we need a shard and 4 redstone for every one of those. So and every ender pearl gives us 8. So if we have 2 ender pearls, do we have 2 ender pearls? We don't. But we do have some pearl dust, and I think 9 of that makes an ender pearl. So if we had 18 of that, we could do it. So yeah, that's probably going to be the next thing we do is we like our solar generators, but we're probably going to have to do some lunar generators for the night times as well. And then, of course, we're going to have to make a chunk loader, which takes 15 power. So there's going to be a lot more stuff going on like this. I'm going to do a little bit more with extra utilities power generation in between episodes. But for now, I think that's going to do it. We managed to get our flying done, so now when we come over here to build the rest of our house, it's going to be a lot easier to place down roofs and everything else. So you can see this scaffolding out here. It's going to be a pretty big house. It's going to be a neat looking shape, I think. And just imagine what that's going to look like in the next episode. I think that's what we're going to do, is work on that house. So if you guys like this episode, please be sure to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, then make sure to subscribe. And as always, I've been Brick Waffle. Thank you for watching.